Grand Rising. It's good to see you all. We're forgetting everything. We're out of it today. We were just hit with another energy shift, power 40 in the Schumann resonance, and it's really resetting our nervous system. We're going to talk a little bit about our nervous system today. A lot of people, they might feel that their nerves are shot in this current world that we're in right now. But sometimes you need to just sit back, relax, have a cup of, just have a good time. Please put a like on the video. If you are stumbling in, we are having a good time. We're resetting. Now we have another energy shift. You could actually feel that the energy has shifted. And your outer world, remember, we are receiving, Tesla said we are the receiver. We're receiving a broadcast of our reality. I beat the alarm today, but I couldn't move even though I beat the alarm. It's a weird feeling. I actually shared about this a little bit over a month ago. My life was really riddled with anxiety. We'll talk about the shaking again. It's really about our nervous system. And immediately following this, we're going to head over to Patreon, and we're going to have a live stream on Patreon. The link is in the description. And, it's a powerful time period of resetting, revising, and being able to move forward clearly in the new energy. We gave enough time for everyone to get on this world-famous live stream. I'm absolutely grateful for all of your support. Could you kindly tap the like button right now? It will help others find this message. If you hit the like button, share this message with the hashtag Schumann Resonance. It's the frequency that we're all experiencing right now. If you'd like to join Patreon, we're hosting a live stream immediately following this. We have a brand new post up on X. It really is a true story. Read that post and apply it to your life today, and really see how things are shifting. It's really an inside job. We talk about the solar flash. The solar flash is an inside job. And, you're actually beaming a new light, and you have to do the inner work. And that when you do that inner work, all of a sudden your outer world begins to change. We have Telegram, we have TikTok, we have LinkedIn. Join the Our Everyday Lives community on all platforms and utilize the hashtag Our Everyday Lives. We're focused on growing every single day and really going through a major time period of resetting. We had a massive energy shift. A lot of you are picking up on this right now, and you could share in the comments what you have experienced, if some of the things that I'm sharing with you resonates with you. I actually rested all last night. Came in and, I just did a little work on the computer. And sometimes, especially myself, I like to, which we'll talk about a little bit later in this message, stay in perpetual motion. We're constantly moving. It's really helpful for our nervous system. But then there's times for rest. So even, getting up this morning, feeling out of it. And it's really a time period for resetting our nervous system. We get assistance sometimes, assistance to help us. A healthy nervous system tends to stay in the calm state. So, normally, under normal circumstances, the world is just not in a normal circumstance, especially for, people born in the 90s, the 80s, the 70s. You have a lot of world experience. And then there's people that are growing up in this new energy. So the new energy might be normal to them. It might not be normal for your previous experience. So a healthy nervous system tends to stay in the calm state. And it does not always stay in the activated state. A lot of times we're constantly in the activated state and our nervous system is shot. If your nervous system feels like it's shot, you could let us know in the comments. There is a natural cycle of rest and alert with our nervous system. Some of you know about the fight or flight response. We're actually not supposed to be in the fight or flight response all day long. So we actually want to be in a state where we're resting, we're digesting. We could digest food, and we have to actually digest and process our emotions. What are we experiencing? How are we digesting it? So emotions are processing, and they're processing a lot. And then there's a time period where, say, you have so much adrenaline. We're constantly seeing what's going on in the world. A lot of people are called to be in isolation. They're turning their TVs off right now because there's so many things that will get you to have the extra adrenaline. This extra adrenaline is sitting in the body. So there is a shaking state, and you need to shake off the adrenaline. A few weeks, over a month ago, I was sharing how I was waking up in the morning and my whole body was shaking in the morning. A lot of you know I've been going through a lot of traumatic experiences. So this adrenaline, you feel like you're constantly in the fight or flight state. You have all this extra energy, all this extra adrenaline. So the body needs to shake it out. The more that you're active, that's why we share on this channel, and we will continue to go forward, the importance of physical fitness. At this time, even if you're just, spending time walking, you're really going to have to start moving at this time period. You have to realize when you shut down an emotion to something, so something might be traumatic to you, you try to shut it down, you block it, you hold it in. You're not actually protecting yourself from that, whatever you're blocking in your life. You had a traumatic, you hold it in, you block it, you shove it down. But what you're actually doing is your whole emotional life is now limited. Your whole emotional life becomes limited. There are things that we could physically do, right? That's why I'm very big on physical fitness at this time. But we also get some times where we are receiving assistance. And those are those spikes in the Schumann resonance. We receive assistance to remove some of this blockage. We tend to block, we tend to hold on to these traumatic emotions. So it's important to really allow these things to leave the body, shake it out, yeah. And if we don't actually shake it out, sometimes there will be an energy that actually helps us release, shake out the densities, right? Shake out the densities. And when you do this, it's actually really helping you. Oh, everyone's coming in today. It's good to see you. Reflect. If you're experiencing these things, think about your nervous system. We do get these time periods of assistance, and that's why the shift could be difficult. It's depending on what you are involved in. If you live a more simpler life, like a lot of people, they're just, they'd actually, more and more people I talk to, I don't watch anything. The less you watch and the less, sadly, that you interact with people. But as we shared, check out our post on X today. Sometimes it's better to have no friends than the wrong friends. Let it sit in, because then we're taking in traumas from other people, and it's very difficult for us to process our own emotions at this time period. So the Schumann will knock it loose for us. It's knocking us loose. And we have to make room for so much more. We're headed to bigger and brighter days, but we can't actually experience those brighter days because what we're experiencing is actually a reflection of our vibrational frequency. So we're going through an accelerated process of changing our vibrational frequency at this time. So that's why you might be experience these things. Why don't you leave them in the comments? We're headed over to Patreon in a few minutes to discuss more of this and everything else that we've been through throughout the week. I'd like to take this time starting off the week. Thank you to Cliff and Greg Gavigan for supporting the channel. If you'd like to support the channel and this work, there's a link at the pinned comment in the description. We're going to talk more on Patreon. We'll be back on tomorrow here, 9 a.m. Eastern time. We'll be trying some new ideas. That's really where we're headed right now. We're getting a lot of new ideas, but you have to actually try. Sometimes we say, I'm afraid to try these new ideas, but regret is worse than failure. So all these energies are really hitting you at this time. Allow the energy to flow, allow the new ideas to come in, allow the densities to clear. If you're experiencing the shaking, Let us know in the comments. It's good that others are sharing this experience as well, so people know what's really going on. I love each and every one of you. I will see you on Patreon in a few minutes. Bye for now.